Hello, welcome once again to Jomo Resource Center. Here at Jomo Resource Center, we provide you affordable and convenient training facility. And we are going to begin one of our workshops, career building workshop. And in this workshop is made up of 6 sessions. In the first session, we are going to be looking at defining career and looking at some of the features of a career. And we're also going to be looking at the difference between having a career and having a job. And then in session 2, we are going to look at career branding and personal career planning and personal branding. And then in session 3, we are going to look at career startup, how you can start up your career. And then in session 4, we are going to look at career growth. What are the things that makes up career growth, and how can you grow your career? Then in session 5, we're going to look at networking, mentorship, and building strategic relationship. And then in session 6, the last session, we are going to be looking at sustainability, adaptability, and legacy building. We'll take this quick commercial break, and when we return, we are going to begin right away with the first session of our workshop.
Hi there. Thank you for choosing to participate in our workshop. We're thrilled to have you on this learning journey with us. If you just came across this video online or on our channel, you can access all the workshop videos on our website at jomorc.com or on our YouTube channel at Jomo Mentorship. Looking to take your skills to the next level? Explore our wide range of in-depth courses at elearn.jomorc.com. Here's a glimpse of what we offer. Number 1, digital marketing fundamentals. Number 2, website optimization and marketing. Number 3, search engine marketing. Number 4, social media marketing. Number 5, content marketing. Number 6, email marketing. Number 7, digital analytics and reporting. Number 8, mobile marketing. Number 9, online reputation management. Number 10, artificial intelligence in digital marketing. Number 11, content creation and copywriting. And finally, number 12, affiliate and CPA marketing. Whether you prefer learning remotely or at your own pace, we've got you covered with flexible and engaging learning experience. Visit elearn.jomorc.com today and start building the future.
All right, welcome back from that quick commercial break. What is a career? A career is the journey of work and a professional life that a person builds over time. A career is a profession. It's a line of profession, a line of craftsmanship, a line of work that you have decided to embark on over a period of time. When we are talking about career, we are not talking about a job that you will do for 5 years and move to something else. We are talking about something that you can build an expertise in, something you can be known for, something you can build a skill within that can define who you are and that can define the type of jobs that you can take up. We are living at a time where more than ever it has become very, very necessary for you to be known for something, for you to build expertise within a field or within an industry, and that expertise that you are going to build will be something that is going to be you are going to do for a very long time. We are talking about the next 20 years of your life, the next 30 years of your life. What are you going to invest those years doing? When we were having our business startup workshop, I did mention that for those who wants to go into business, it's going to take nothing less than 10 years, 20 years, 30 years for you to actually build a proper business. In the same way as someone wants to build a career, it will also take you a similar number of years to be able to rise to the peak. So the goal here is something you will do, you will be known for, and that you will be consistent in doing for the next 20 years, for the next 30 years of your life. And that by the next 30 years of your life, you have risen to the peak of that profession. You will have become a force, you will have become a voice in that particular profession. And that is very, very key. So when we are talking about about career, we are not looking on the short term. We are looking at what we'll be doing on the long term. We are looking at what will constitute the type of jobs that you can take up, the roles, the skills, the experiences that you will build, and the achievements, that you'll be able to accumulate over the time. And all of these things are put together. We enable you to have a edge within the industry within which you have decided to build a career. Now, a career is more than a job. A job is something that you do to earn money, which is most often than not very, very short term. Why a career is a long term, and it is shaped by your interests, by your goals, by your personal, ambition and personal aspiration, and what you really want to achieve, with your life as a whole, right? It's something that is going to be at the center of your achievement. Now, what are some of the key features of career? Number one is progression. One of the things that you can use to identify whether you are building a career or not is to check whether whatever it is that you have decided to do has a space for growth. It has a space for you to grow and scale it. If it doesn't have a room for growth, then it's likely not a career. It's probably just a temporary job that you are doing. A career is something that has space for you to scale, for you to grow, for you to move from one level to another level of expertise. You understand? And that is very, very important. Next is purpose. Career is purpose driven, right? Career should reflect your passions, it should reflect your values, it should reflect your goals. And that is very, very critical. When we were having our personal development workshop, we did make mention of all of these things I just mentioned now: your passions, your values, and your goals. And we speak to the fact that these things are the things that defines you, and your career is something that have to be born out of these three things. The next is identity. Your career is supposed to be your identity. For example, you say, I'm a doctor, I'm a fashion designer, I'm a digital marketer. It's something that is you will be known for, something that will be for you like your name, like your real name. It's something that is going to give meaning to your name. When we call your name, when somebody mentions your name, Mr. John, Mr. This, Dr. This, what is the first thing that comes to people's mind? So think about the famous people that you know, about professionals that you know. Once you hear their name, the next thing that comes to your mind is what? Is their identity, is their profession, what they have committed the last 20 years of their life doing, what they have committed the last 30 years of their life doing. So a career is something that is very, very central to our being as a person. It's what gives meaning to your name. It's what gives meaning to your life. It's what gives weight. It's your brand. It's your identity. It's your everything, right? It's what you'll be remembered for. Even when you're no longer, when you are gone, when you are dead, it's what the world is going to remember you for, right? And then it's a lifelong pursuit. It's something you're going to, like I've mentioned and I will continue to mention, is that career is not a short-term engagement. It's not something you do on a short term. It's something that will require you to spend a long period of your life and commit a long period of your life doing. You might move from industry to industry. You might move from job to job. You might move from one phase to another phase, but then it is still within the same line. Think about a career politician. Think about a professor. Think about a doctor. These are people who think about a fashion designer who has spent 20 years, 30 years. Within this period, he has been able to rise to national limelight, and he is well known for what he does. So this is the type of thing that we are talking about. It gives space for you to grow over time. 20 years ago, nobody knew you in the field, but after you have spent 20 years doing that particular craft, you have become well known for it. And when we mention your name, the next thing that comes to our mind is what you do, and that is what we are actually talking about, right? Now, let's look at the difference between building a career and having a job. First is the definition. A job and a career doesn't have the same definition. Now, a job is a specific position of employment that you occupy to earn a living, to earn a salary, to earn money, right? Whereas a career is a long-term professional journey that you build over time, right? The next is the focus. The focus of job is short-term. It focuses on paycheck and immediate responsibility that is assigned to that particular role or that particular office that you are occupying, right? So you focus on the responsibility that is assigned. Whereas in career, we focus on your growth, we focus on goals, we focus on your personal fulfillment. If you are going to do this for the next 20 years, it has to be something that you derive joy, doing. It's not just something that gives you money. A job is something you can do temporarily because it gives you money. But on a long time, of course, because your entire career life is going to be made up of various job roles and various job responsibilities, various job positions from different companies and all that. You can work with various companies over time. But what matters is that at every point you are on a path, you are working on the same line, you are progressing, you are moving, right? And that is very, very key and very, very important. And the next is the purpose. The purpose of career and the purpose of job are not the same. For example, job is mainly to meet some financial needs. It could also be for you as an individual. It could be a way of earning some income. For another person, for the company you are working for, it is a means of getting you to do what they need to be done, right? And the next, and whereas career is often aligned with your passion. It's not about making money. It's not just about getting some responsibilities done, but it's about expressing your passion, expressing your purpose, and expressing your life goal. The next is growth. Why job is limited in skill development, except if you look for it, if you seek it yourself. Career development includes continuous learning, advancement, taking up new roles, taking up new challenges. So a typical job seeker who just want to make a living, and a career person and somebody who is career oriented, who really wants to build a career, you see, they don't approach their jobs with the same attitude, right? They don't approach their jobs with the same mindset. They don't approach their job in the same manner, because the person who is a job seeker, who just wants a job, focuses on what has been assigned to him at that particular time and his ability to do it. He doesn't seek progression. He doesn't care about what next after this, right? That is why you see a lot of people are devastated when they are fired from their job, because that is all that they have. But you see, a career person is even somebody that will not wait for him or her to be fired. It's somebody that is growing, and soon he will outgrow that particular position or that particular job role, or even the company as a whole. He will outgrow the company because he's continuously learning, he's continuously making effort. So you see that these two people are not the same persons. The next is commitment. What you see, while you're on a job, it's easy for you to switch from job to job. So job is very, very temporal. You can be on a job now, like I just mentioned. A career person can actually outgrow his job, can outgrow, even the company that he's working for, and then he will just have to move on to another company, right? But whereas a job is temporal, right? So, but your career requires a lot of commitments. It's something that requires you to build over the years, and it's something you are conscious about, something you are committed to. You have decided that this is what I'm going to do for the next 30 years. This is what I'm going to do for the next 40 years. After 40 years, I will resign and I will retire, right? The next is identity. As a job seeker and somebody is occupying a job position is identified by that particular job role. For example, you are a cashier, you are an accountant, you are a chief accountant. So you are identified by the job title, whereas a career person is identified by the industry, is identified by the career path that he has chosen, and lastly is the end goal, the purpose, the end goal of all of these. In jobs, the end goal of every job is to earn income and meet basic needs and also fulfill basic responsibilities. Whereas in career, we look at achieving personal success, growth. We look at growth. We look at legacy. Legacy building. What is the legacy you have left in that particular industry where you have worked for the last 20 years, for the last 30 years of your life? What impression, what lasting legacy have you left in that particular space or in that particular industry or in that particular company, right? So simply put, a job is like a step in the staircase. So you have an entire staircase. The entire staircase can be considered as the career itself, right? Why each of the steps in the staircase can be considered as a job, right? Let's take a quick break, and when we return from this break, we are going to look at the career path.
Hi there. Thank you for choosing to participate in our workshop. We're thrilled to have you on this learning journey with us. If you just came across this video online or on our channel, you can access all the workshop videos on our website at jomorc.com or on our YouTube channel at Jomo Mentorship. Looking to take your skills to the next level? Explore our wide range of in-depth courses at elearn.jomorc.com. Here's a glimpse of what we offer. Number 1, customer service essentials. Number 2, team building and management. Number 3, corporate profiling and job application. Number 4, personal and servant leadership. Number 5, human resource management. Number 6, communication and public speaking. Number 7, project management. Number 8, marketing and branding. And finally, number 9, counseling and conflict resolution. Whether you prefer learning remotely or at your own pace, we've got you covered with flexible and engaging learning experiences. Visit elearn.jomorc.com today and start building the future you deserve.
All right, welcome back from that quick commercial break. Now let's look at career path. Mainly, and for now, we are going to look at the two categories of the career path. Number 1 is the career employee or professional, what we call career professional, and then and the next is the career business person, right? The career professional is somebody who is building a profession within an industry, and he can work with different companies and all that. Whereas a career business person is somebody who have decided to build a career within a business space by building a company, right? By building an institution, by building a legacy business that creates job for career professionals. So a career business person employs career professionals, creates space for career professionals, whereas career professionals helps career business persons to be able to meet their business objectives, help them to achieve their goals. So there is always a symbiotic relationship between the career professional and the career business person or career entrepreneur, right? The next is what are some of the things you should consider, you should take a look at before you decide whether you want to become a career professional or a career entrepreneur. Number 1 is what you prefer, whether you prefer job security, job stability, or you prefer taking risk. Career entrepreneurs take the risk, right? Whereas career professionals are sometimes people who are more concerned about the stability of their job. They are not quite comfortable with their job, taking the risk to go and create their own company. And next is whether you are comfortable with uncertainties, right? There are levels of uncertainties that are involved in both areas, whether you want to be a career professional or a career entrepreneur, right? But the career entrepreneur seems to have a lot of deals with most of these uncertainties more than the career professional. So you need to also look at what's your handling of uncertainties. How comfortable are you with uncertainties? Then also you also want to look at what you value between big problems and executing tasks. If you are somebody that loves just executing tasks, then you are likely somebody who wants to be a career professional. But if you are somebody who likes to solve problems, who like to focus on problems, who like to look for problems and find solutions to problems, then you might being a career entrepreneur, is something that will also go well for you. Now let's talk about setting a clear vision. Once you get a clarity as to whether you want to become a career professional or a career entrepreneur, there are a few things that I want to suggest to you that you should do. Number one, you want to define whether you want to commit the next 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years of your life doing that. You want to use the next 20 years of your life building that particular business or building that particular career. This is something that is important for you to want to define. It's very, very important so that you have a clear vision as to what you are going into. If you want to take up a job, you define it. Okay, this job I'm going to do. Am I going to do it for 2 years? Is it going to be for 3 years? When will it be the time for me to move on to another job? Because as we mentioned, as a career professional, there is always a need for you to progress. There's always a need for you to move on to other things, to face other things. So that is very, very critical. You need to be able to ensure that if you are starting up a job, you are taking a job, you need to define how long you are going to do that job and what are the growth possibilities that are there for you. The next is the industry or the industry. What is the industry that really fascinates you, the industry that really meets your interest? You possibly want to build your tent within that particular industry. It's critical that within an industry there are various career paths, right? And it's okay that you may be micro-zoned into having an interest within just a specific path, but then it's good to be wide open. It's good to be open-minded as to the various opportunities and career opportunities that are available within that space. What matters is that a career that you can scale, a profession that will give you the opportunity to grow over time. Because if you don't grow over time, you are going to go into extinction, right? So you need to put your eye on something that has the capacity, that has a space for you to grow over time. The next is the impact that you want to make. You need to define the kind of impact that you want to make, using that particular profession or that career path that you have chosen. Finally, success doesn't start with doing, it starts with being, it starts with becoming, and that is what career is all about. Being a job seeker makes you want to do things. Being a career person makes you want to become something, right? It makes you want to become a professional. It makes you want to become a doctor. It makes you want to become a fashion designer. Becoming, that interest, that focus on becoming is very, very instructive, and it's something that I need you to seriously hang on from this workshop, right? So I need you to take like 30 minutes today to reflect on your passion, reflect on your strength, and then reflect on what your ideal future is. What is the future do you foresee? What kind of things do you see yourself doing? And for the next 20 years, for the next 30 years of your life, this is very, very critical. You need to sit down and ask yourself, what are the things that you want to do? What are the things that you want to focus on? What are the things that you want to do for a long time and that you will not get bored doing it, right? And the things that have the opportunities that you need, that the opportunities that meet your passion, opportunities that meet your vision and your goals, and your personal goals. And this is very, very critical. Thank you very much for joining this session. Feel free to subscribe to our channel and also do where you can check in the description. In the description, we also put in the links for other the links to our other sessions of this workshop. Thank you very much. See you in session 2, where we shall be talking about the startup journey.